We hear that your Edge of Glory is supposed to drop Monday. Is that true?
Yes, it's the Edge of Glory. Not dropping as a single, but it will drop on iTunes as part of the countdown to the album. It was important to me that the fans see how deep the album is and the breadth of it. There's a lot of singles, a lot of great records. I've been working on it for 2 years now, and the album begins with a song called "Marry the Night," which is about me moving back to New York City to the same apartment that I've always lived in, and going back to my friends, going back to the bars I always hung out at, and saying, I'm going to reclaim my life. Just because I've sold a lot of records doesn't mean that I have to, buy a mansion in Beverly Hills and become a different person. New York is my heartbeat. It's my heart and soul. So that was what Marry the Night was about, and then Born This Way is the second song on the album, which is about, being able to be reborn over and over again. And then the whole record takes you through my journey, and how I've changed in the way that I look at the world, how my fans have inspired me. And then at the end, the last song is The Edge of Glory, which was inspired by my grandpa. He died a few months ago, and I wrote the song for him. Over a bottle of agave tequila with my father at the piano.
Oh, that's sweet. Now, speaking about the single,
really great. It's a big sort of power pop rock dance ballad. It doesn't sound like a ballad. It sounds like this really sort of almost like athletic techno rock song. But at the heart of it, it's just this really wonderful ballad about the other side of life. Not having to be so scary, and how I believe when my grandpa died, he looked my grandmother in the eye and said, "I won. I'm a champion."
That is awesome.
Like that.
Wow.
I'm excited for that. Now, speaking about the single,
for Frankie and Geena. I'm
Yep.
sorry, guys. We're going to have to wrap it up soon.
Okay, cool.
Thank
And you know who's on that record? I don't know if you're a Bruce Springsteen fan, but Clarence Clemens from the E Street Band.
I'm a huge Bruce
wow.
Springsteen. I grew up in Boston. I loved them. They were in Philly, and they were one of the bands I grew up listening to.
Oh, he is so incredible, and the saxophone in the record is so sexy. It's like a totally different type of sexy. It's just so wonderful.
Lady Gaga, before we get off with this, one thing that kind of bothered me, and I was curious how you felt from it, but when Born This Way came out, everybody was saying it was a Madonna ripoff, this, that, the other, and I'm such a Gaga fan that was a Gaga original. What were your thoughts when people were mentioning the comparison to Madonna and all the ripping that went on?
It's wonderful. It's Madonna. It's Madonna. She's been around for decades, and she's a legend. It's wonderful, the comparison. It doesn't bother me.
That's what I figured. It's like we're comparing you to one of the best ever. How does that make you feel? You know?
It makes me feel great. Thank you. I've only had 2 albums out. I appreciate it. And listen, part of my job on this earth is to create a ruckus, whatever that ruckus may be. And I know that it's going to take me many years to secure my place in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And I don't mind working for it. I don't think it's supposed to be easy. It's supposed to be a fight. And I'm Rocky 3.
Yes, you are. And you're one step closer when the album drops on the 23rd. We are so excited for that to come out.
Thank you so much. You guys are so amazing and sweet and wonderful, and thank you for playing my record. Play Judas right now.
Thank you for being awesome.
Time.
And thank you for accepting the fact that I'm a little bit girly at times with my cucumber melon body wash. Thank you.
No, do you want to talk about what Judas is about so that the fans know?
Yeah, totally. What is Judas about? Give us a synopsis.
Well, I wrote Judas originally about an ex-boyfriend who had betrayed me. And the song is about how sometimes we go back towards things in our life that are really bad for us. I'm sure a couple of the women listening can really relate to what I'm saying right now.
Never, not us guys.
Right
no.
there with you.
And I love a bad boy. I love a bad boy. So I go back over and over again to the bad boy. But what I realized in writing the song, that the song was about forgiveness and about, not letting those things haunt you anymore. And that's what plays out in the video, is that the betrayal is not really a betrayal. It's just part of your destiny. You've got to go through all that hard stuff in order to get to the good stuff.
Cool.
So basically you got to go through a bunch of bad boyfriends before you find that special one.
That's right. It's all part of the plan.
You're just looking in the wrong places, Lady Gaga.
Pants and leather jackets as you can, and at some moment.
You're just looking in all the wrong places, Lady Gaga. That's all.
That's right.
Thanks so much for calling us.
You're
You're always so
amazing.
nice. Every time we met you, you came down here and did some charity stuff for us. Thank you very much.
Of course, and I still will.
Lady Gaga, you're the bestest. Thank you so much. Congrats on the success, and we are so excited. A few weeks away from the drop of the album.
I can't wait. May 23rd. I'm going to take a bath and think of you.
Oh, you promise?
Yes.
Thank you. When I take my next bath, I'm going to think of you as well, but it won't be in an awkward way. I promise.
Please don't.
Awkward.
Lady Gaga,
Bye.
we love you. Thank you so much.
Okay, bye.
San Diego is waking up to the hits.
With Frankie and Geena on 933.